how badly I want to see Carmelo Anthony in the NBA Finals, man? Because I know who he is. You know, I know that brother is not gonna shrink in the spotlight. Whatever you see him do, you put that brother on center stage. In that moment, he's gonna rise up, and it's a damn shame because if Joe Dumars had drafted him instead of Darko Milicic, Carmelo Anthony has a title, if not two.
But is he
There's no way he doesn't have a title.
But is he the same player? Like, do we view him the same?
As who?
Top 75 and.
You feel like he'll have the same career playing with Larry Brown?
Career, like, does he
not at
the,
I personally don't think so because Larry Brown didn't like rookies. Right, he understood what his team was, so it would have took at least.
Larry Brown when he's coaching Detroit. That was Joe Dumars' pick. I'm telling you.
Oh no, yeah.
Joe Dumars made that call because Joe Dumars was tired of Larry Brown after year one. So it wasn't no way it was going past year two. You know, I mean, it was Joe Dumars' team, and Joe Dumars, in fairness to him, understand that Joe Dumars had Tayshaun Prince, he had Rip Hamilton, he had Benny and Rasheed, eventually Rasheed Wallace, Rip Hamilton. And he's like, we got a crew. We could, Eastern Conference Finals, and then ultimately the NBA Finals back-to-back years. We got a crew. His whole mentality was that we didn't need it, but we needed another big. But Carmelo Anthony was Carmelo Anthony, coming out of Syracuse, a national champion, All-American, and what he brought to the table. And it's instant buckets. You know what he's going to bring. And if you know anything about Melo, even though he is Melo, that town was made for him. You know what I'm saying?
How he plays.
I mean, that kind of town, that was his environment.
That brute basketball style.
Listen, imagine if you got Chauncey and ripping them cats with you and you could score like Melo. I mean, think about that. I don't think they lose to San Antonio that year. When my brand, because I love my man Rasheed Wallace, we go back a long ways. But when he left Dan Robert Horry in that left corner to make that three that sealed their fate in that game 5, I mean, that was a big deal. I'm telling you, when you talk about Carmelo Anthony and the scoring machine that he was, you put him on a squad like
smart
Detroit.
Squad too.
Oh my Lord, that would have been special.
I think like
Melo would have had two titles.
They would have won the first year, and I think when they started like digressing, I think that's when Melo would have been very important for them.
Yeah.
Like
he would have kept them afloat.
Yeah, he would have kept them afloat.
He'd have kept them afloat.
Because Melo ended up playing with Chauncey Billups anyway.
Yes, he did in Denver.
And it showed.
That's when they went to the conference.
Yeah.
So with him younger.
It seemed like they needed bigs back then.
Yeah.
Because Rasheed wasn't there yet, right? He came midway.
Right.
Yeah, he came midway
Correct.
through. And, yeah. But I mean, from Larry Brown, he didn't play him in the Olympics either that year.
No.
Yeah. So he didn't mess with them young ones.
That's true. But they should have thought about the future. And listen, if you don't think about it, here's the picks. LeBron was 1, Melo was 3, and then you had Bosh and D Wade at 4 and 5, and Darko Milicic at 2. Think about it. Forget Melo. If you had grabbed any one of them but Darko, you'd have been good if you Detroit. And listen, Joe Dumars, I'm real happy for him because he's back in New Orleans now running the show because he did an exceptional job in Detroit. They got the 6 consecutive conference finals. They got the back-to-back NBA finals and won a chip. And he deserves profound respect. But that hurt him. That's forever a blemish on that resume that they they drafted.
And that's the messed up
one of those 3.
That's the messed up part because when I talked to Rasheed, he said Darko was that dude. He said Larry Brown didn't like that style. Now,
totally true.
Now think about the style that we're seeing today. That was Darko then, and he was like, I need somebody who's gonna bang. I don't need finesse.
That's totally Larry Brown, who I covered for his first, all his years in Philadelphia. I covered him. I was the beat writer. Let me tell you something. I'm not buying that for Rasheed, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you are that dude, once Larry Brown was gone, why weren't you that dude? See, I'm not gonna buy. Oh, I was demoralized and I became a head case and I couldn't do. Nah, man, bump that. I don't want to hear that.
No, that's the real thing, though. That's the real thing. That's the real thing.
Y'all can say it's real, but who accepts that? Like, for example, if somebody f's up your mental, right? I understand that's a real thing, but they messed it up. Once they go on, you can't use them as an excuse. Now you still got a career. Now if Larry Brown had stayed there for 10 years and that's where he at, I got you. But damn, you got a whole NBA career to look forward to. Your man was there for a couple of years. What the hell you whining about that? He's gone now. What happened to the rest of your career? Nah, I'm not buying that. I'm not letting that. Rashid, I got to love you, bro.
It's like a wounded dog.
Well, all right.
Right?
All right. Well, damn it, that's what hospitals and surgeons are for.
It's like a wounded dog.
Somebody figure it out. Somebody figure it out.
You in there with them dogs.
Like when you, like, trust me, we got the same nemesis a little bit. I was there and watched it in real time.
Right.
Before I got there, and I seen the effect. And I'm like, yeah.
Talk about Kwame?
Yeah.
Really? That's where we going?
No. I'm just saying.
That's where we always go.
I'm saying.
That's where we always go.
Like when I hear the conversations, it had nothing to do with basketball. It was just the lights messing with my eye, too much smoke and messing up my lungs. Coach, when he gets in, 5 down, give him the ball, and he'd come. No, just let me get up and down a couple times because I don't want to miss and get booed. Like those are real things. Like.
I'm not saying they're not real.
You're scared to get booed.
I'm not saying they're not real. But when you don't got it, when you don't have it, you don't have it. And we don't get to sit back and go like this, well, here are the reasons why this didn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? You get on the court, you'll give a brother 30 or 40 in a heartbeat. You didn't get to sit up there and say, Coach don't like me. It's bad. And nobody's gonna bring that up. Nobody's saying it's a lie. Right. Nobody's challenging its truth. We're simply saying you don't get to do that. You have a career or you don't. You got a career to fulfill or you don't. And when you haven't done it for a decade plus, you don't get to hide behind some coach that you had for a couple of years. What about the other 10? What's up? Come on, y'all. Come on now.
No, I get it. Come
on now, you don't have to do that.
What you're saying is you're right, because the players, we don't care. Either you're gonna play or you're not. So I get it.
When he upset and he depressed and the mental ain't right, but you in a playoff game and you dancing on cats and you flinging him the ball and he missing a wide open layup. You don't want to hear about his mental at the time. Oh, it's gonna be all right, but motherfucker, make that layup.
No, facts.
Make that layup. That's what you did. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's real.
No.
That's just how it is.
Nobody cares about the excuse.
Yo, how do you feel about the new style of the NBA?